evening, good evening, good evening. I am your host, Monique Denton. I am the founder and CEO of Embrace Your Cake and the founder of Sisters Inspire Sisters. I want to welcome you to another episode of Sis Table Talk. I am super excited. Listen, we have our Sis Network in the house tonight. I have our fabulous, I'm saying I have our fabulous co-host, Miss Sandra Cheney. Thank you so much for joining us. I want to thank our viewers. Come on in. Welcome. Please hit the like button. Please share. We have a wonderful conversation coming up tonight with our special guest and also a member of the CIS Network, Miss Angela Brand. Sandra, I'm going to hand the mic over to you to just tell us a little bit about yourself and get us started.
Wow. Thank you, Monique. I'm so excited to be here and to co-host with you. So exciting. So I am Sandra Cheney, and I am a certified empowerment coach, speaker, 8-time best-selling author, and business and life strategist with a niche, particularly in the nonprofit world. And I love to say this quote because it is me. Everything I do and offer the world comes from a deep place of love. So I'm excited to be here and to share. And I am looking forward to this amazing, amazing guest. And I can't wait for her to introduce herself so we can get these questions rolling. So Miss Angela, please tell us who you are and what you do.
Excited. Thank you guys for having me on. I am Angela Brand, known as the Girl on Fire. I help inspiring and new female speakers, authors, and coaches turn their mess into their message to make millions, to impact millions. So I'm on a mission to ignite the fire of 1 million women. So every time that woman gets on the stage or get in front of a potential client, she can speak, write, and coach in her fire and have the drop a mic effect. And that is who I am.
Okay, first of all, mess into a message. Okay.
Drop the mic.
Yeah, right. We're going to drop the mic right now. I love it. So we're going to just dive right in, Angela, because you have so much information. And, I always say being backstage, you get to find out some things, and I love it. So I want to know, and so does the audience, what is the difference between a personal and a business brand? Because to be quite honest, I knew about a business brand. I did. But personal, I thought they were one and the same. I really never separated the two for myself. So please enlighten us so that we can do it right.
So I always like to give illustrations so people can really know the distinct difference. Do anybody know the name of the owner of Walmart?
Sam Walton?
Right? Do you walk in Walmart and see him?
No.
Is he that cashier?
No.
The cashier represents Walmart as a brand. But when I have a contact with her, that's my personal contact with her. So now I'm going to her personal brand, but it don't reflect the overall of Walmart's mission because that's one individual.
Mm.
When I go to an author or coach or speaker, they are the owner, they are the service provider, they are the writer, they are the speaker, they are the clerk, they're everything. My relationship is with the owner and the service provider. So now this is a personal relationship. She can't refer me to the owner, to her supervisor, but she refers, my contact is with her. And my decision whether I'm going to buy from her is based on how I like her and how I connect with her. I can get into it with the clerk at Walmart and go to another clerk. The next time I go on Walmart, I may not see the same cashier. Mm-hmm. But every time my clients come to Angela Brand Enterprise, they encounter me. They're coming because of me. They're coming because
so you're the business brand, right? Right?
No, I'm still personal.
Oh,
this is still personal.
Okay.
They connect to my views, my mission, my tone of voice, the way I make them feel. Your personal brand is how you make a person feel. I
Mhm.
can stand in line at Walmart at the gas station for an hour and I can be mad, but I'm going to go right back to that gas station, regardless of that experience. If somebody fall out with me, I can't refer them to somebody else in my company because it's just me. So now this is personal.
Okay, so what I'm connected here, and I'm listening to this, and I'm actually picturing. So I'm like, okay, I'm in Walmart. I'm at this cashier, and this cashier, I don't know. I'm not connecting with her. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to another line the next time, and I deal with another cashier who's very warm and friendly. And every time I go back, I might want to deal with that cashier. But what I'm getting from you is the difference is with those big brands and with the business brand and your personal brand is that Walmart is a big brand. So you can go to Walmart and deal with different individuals who have their personal brands. We as
Exactly.
entrepreneurs, we are every single position in that
Mhm.
business. So our personal brands and who we are is just as important as our business brand.
Because I can have a beautiful website. That's a part of the business side. I have a beautiful website with a jacked up personality.
Ah, it
I
clicks
can have
now.
an amazing, I can have an amazing flyer, but I'm not relatable. It's
Mhm.
going to affect
Yes.
my bottom line. It's going to affect my pocket. If I get into it with the person at Walmart, it's not going to affect Walmart's pocket.
Right. Got it.
And
Yep.
that's the difference.
Got it.
When they go
Yep.
to my website, is it because I sent them to sign up for something? If they come to my workshop, it was because of what they seen on the flyer. They connected with me. That does not separate me from my business.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna put it this way for me, because okay, so I'm gonna use social media as an example. So I have a
Yes.
personal page, literally. I have a business page. So on my business page, I post stuff and things like that, and my personal page is my personal page. But when you come and you encounter me in a workshop, you're encountering the personal brand,
The
and
personal
on my
brand.
social media page, business. That's the business brand. Is that correct?
It goes both ways. You can't separate yourself from your business because you are the business.
Correct, but because now see we could take this many ways because
We can
really
take you can
because
take it many
people,
ways.
yeah,
We're taking
because
we're
people are
taking this
like,
analogy far here. Okay.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
literally, because on the on your business page, it's like you could be one way and present that brand, but then when you encounter me like that chick in Walmart, it's different because
You're
now,
gonna be upset. You're gonna be upset if I'm a different person
yeah,
Right.
because
Right.
it's not how I represented myself on my professional platforms.
okay,
Right.
So
Right.
therefore, you may make a decision not to work with me because I was different.
Mm,
My attitude was different.
okay.
That's not necessarily when you go into a Walmart, a Target,
mhm,
they have their standard brand, their standard mission, the standard of how they train all their employees, how they train all of their supervisors. But it may not affect the bottom line like it would if you are author, coach, speaker, or if you are a consultant, or those different service-based professionals.
Okay.
When they go to my
That's good.
website, they're going to see my pretty face. They're not going to see a mock-up photo.
mhm.
Right. Right. So let me ask this question because we have, so I have, some of the sisters in the network, we've had this conversation before where there are a lot of women like us that are into empowerment. And then you meet these women in person and they say that they're mean girls. They're all about empowerment and you meet them and they're mean girls. How
Hmm.
do you really continue to carry your personal brand? What if you are having a bad day? Or what if you happen to have a bad day? Or what if it's some downtime and you might not feel the way you felt when you took that picture or that flyer, or you might not feel the way you usually feel or um, project. So, in terms of maintaining your brand, what are some of the tips that you can offer us? Just to continue the momentum and make sure that we show up authentically.
I would say first decide and make sure you know who you are.
Mhm.
When you know who you are and you relate that to your audience, they're going to already know how you are on a bad day, because you're transparent with all the things that you struggle with, the different challenges that you have.
Right.
I'm not going to try to show up as somebody that I cannot maintain.
That's
And
good.
that's the thing. Most people try to be something else on social media because they're trying to hide their authentic self. And then when people meet them in person, they couldn't maintain that image.
Mm.
Mhm.
But if you have a rapport with your audience and they know you, they know where you are in your life, they're going to say, okay, she just having a bad day. I understand.
Right. That's good.
I understand.
That's good. So authenticity and transparency
Mhm.
is key. From in the
It's
beginning, when you start to
beginning.
build your business, really
Then
being who you are completely. Okay.
And most people struggle because they don't know who they are. They
That's
try
so
to start
good.
businesses and be in the public eye to validate who they are versus getting together. This is who I am. And I'm so secure in who I am. I want to share it to the world.
So
Wow.
what if they think they know? See, you got the right host on this, okay? Because me and Sandra are like here. We really unpacking everything that you're saying and analyzing it. But what if, what if the business person or you, and this happens, you start your business and then you evolve, or you start your business and
Oh,
then
yes.
time goes by, clarity, you begin to get clarity. And it's like, okay, I started here and now I'm here and I really see this is it. This is
Mhm.
what I was born to do. This is my vision. But what about those business owners that aren't really sure? Are you saying they need to wait until they're sure? Or are you saying that they should step out and allow themselves to grow and gain clarity?
They need to get a coach.
They, okay. Hashtag they need to get a coach.
Yep.
They need to get a
I got
coach.
that. I
Because,
got
because you know why? Because a person that specializes in personal brand help you identify who you are.
that. Mm,
So when you go out in public, you're not battling with identity crisis. When you see
oh,
women changing up different things, they trying to find out what fits them. And that's
right.
an indication that they have not invested in a personal branding coach. And
That,
that's
Ooh.
a that's a difference from a graphic designer. It's different from a web designer. It's
mm,
different from a marketing coach. We think we start this business. Oh, I got to get my brand together. I got to get a website. I got to get business cards. I got to retract the banner. But what about your personal brand?
right.
That is so
Because
good.
when you speak, I'm connecting to your opinions, your thoughts, your quotes, your story, everything I'm connecting with you. That's not going to show on the banner
Right.
unless you have somebody who specializes in personal branding.
Can I just say I'm
They
having some ahas right now? My doggone self. I just want you to know. Okay.
Right. So, and then can you just break that down for us a little bit? Because I didn't, and a aha moment for me as well, because I'm thinking branding, I'm thinking the whole shebang. So, website, how you're presenting,
Mhm.
colors, but now this whole personal brand is a totally different component. So, what are the components? What are some of the things that make up your personal brand?
Okay, so I'll give you five. We'll start with the one. One is your compelling story. Okay,
Okay.
why did you start your business? Why I should listen to you? Why I should take your advice? Why you have these quotes? Why you do what you do? What's your back end story? What's your motives? What are your agendas?
Mm,
What are some of the things that you've been through,
Mm.
the messes that you've been through that can benefit somebody else?
right. So
I
number
always listen. I'm a person who loves Shark Tank. And before they
Me
even
too.
can get to right, before they even can get to the sales, they ask them, "What's your story?
Yep.
Why did you start this business?"
right.
That goes back to your why.
That's
That
I'm
right.
goes
always
back to
asking
your
my
why.
clients why. If
Yeah,
you can't
that's a
tell me
part
the
of your
why,
story.
yes. Yes,
Right?
what's the
And
why?
most people say, I want to help people. Okay, why?
Yeah.
True. Very true.
Do
Why?
you want to help people to deflect what you're going through? Do you want to help people because now it puts you in a place of authority? Do you want to help people to be seen in the front of the room? Do you want to help people because people have overlooked you and now this gives you status and position? Why?
Mhm. You just, I don't know. Listen, our viewers, I don't know if you just got that. That was good. There was 5 things. If you needed some clarity, okay, I heard 5 statements that you can add on as your subtitle to why you're doing what you want to do. Um, and even if that is related to empowerment, I just want to say good evening to our listeners and our viewers. Good evening. Thank you for the waves. I see you. Yes, you as a person represent your brand. So thank you so much. Keep the comments coming. So that was number one. Okay. And this is good. So your compelling story is number one. What
Mhm.
is
Number
your
one.
why? So you told us you were giving us 5. What's number 2?
Okay, so number two is a powerful voice.
Ooh, okay. Ooh,
Some
oh
people
my
have
God.
the type of voice to where when they speak, they command attention.
Mm-hmm.
It is clear, it is concise, and it is decisive. Nobody wants to follow a leader that does not have a weak voice. They have a weak voice.
Mm,
People with strong voices have a strong mind. They have strong stamina. This is who I am. You take it or leave it. I am solid. I have substance. And when I speak, I know what I'm speaking about. I'm not thinking this is what it is. I know this what it is. I'm not thinking this is who I think I am. This is who I know I am. And when you know who you are and you connect that compelling story with a powerful voice, there is no doubt in your mind that you are the authority in that field. People
That's
who don't get the personal branding coaching, they still struggling with how I'm going to help people, why I should do this. No, I think I want to do this. Next month they're doing this. Next month they do this. No, a person with a powerful voice, it is unwavering. Listen
wow.
to this.
That's,
My sheep know my voice, and a stranger they will not follow. When you have a powerful voice, your clients are going to hear your voice, the passion in your voice, the authority in your voice, this the clarity in your voice.
that's good. That's good. That's some. What if our viewers say, "Come on with the word, sis. Come on with the word." When my sheep hear, can we say that again? When my sheep hear my voice, okay,
My, right, when
they
my clients hear my voice, they
yes,
know I am their coach. Because
yes,
for so long, people will always tease me, oh, your voice is too light. You sound like a mouse. People not going to take you serious. You have no power in your voice. No, this is a voice that God gave me. For
mhm,
whatever reason he had in mind, he knew the tone of voice that I needed.
mhm.
So I used to cry, oh, God, anoint my voice, and it's already anointed. You
Mm.
have to accept how you sound, especially so many female speakers and coaches, they don't like their voice. So it intimidates them to come into the front of the room. Yeah, my voice is high pitched. It is all those things, but I love the voice that God gave me. And I'm going to use my voice to impact the world.
I want to say something to that because what I've learned, even in the last year or so, is that your tribe, the people, there are people connected to you, waiting
Yes.
on your specific, what you just said, your
yes,
specific voice. They
Hmm.
may not like my voice or my niece's voice, but they are
right,
going to gravitate to you. And we won't
Exactly.
know that unless you begin
that's right.
to tell your story, to
Yeah.
know your why. I mean, when I say you helping the people, including me. I'm just
You
saying.
know, these are all the different things that my clients come to me and the problem that I help them over. Well, I don't like my voice, AP. Okay, that's the voice God gave you. You're going to tell God, okay, I don't like my voice. So I need you to go back before creation. I need you to give me another voice.
Right.
When I created you in my image, so this is the voice that I wanted you to have in the season that I created you. So who am I to say, God, I don't like how you created my voice?
Right.
That's good.
Right.
Who am I to say that?
That's right.
And
Mm-hmm.
then when I accepted my voice and the clients that I was getting, all the torment, the trauma, the mess that was going through, my voice was soothing to them. It's just what they needed.
That's good. And that also touches on self awareness and being really confident and able to step out and present well in your brand, right? And your
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
personal brand.
yes,
If you're
yes,
not
Mm-hmm.
good with what, how you gonna win if you ain't right within? So if you're not good with what you have and how
Mm-hmm.
you present and how you project, no one else is going to listen to what it is that you have to
yes,
say. So, okay,
exactly.
let me get out my notepad here. So
I've been writing already.
you went and got the notepad. Let me get out my notepad. Hello, hello, hello. Our Facebook. Look, hello, Lorraine. I want to say hello to Pat. Some of our viewers, we can't see the names, and StreamYard does this funny thing sometimes. But I want to thank everyone for joining us. Please like and share. This is a great conversation. We are now up to number 3 on building your personal brand.
Okay, but
Y'all
can I ask a
ready?
question before she does that though?
Yeah.
I want to, because this I have to add this drop, because you said something so key about having a personal branding coach versus having someone who may be a life coach or a business coach. I mean, literally. So I know we got to get to number 3, but I really want you to talk. I mean, if you can, what's the difference? Because people are going to say, well, I have a coach and she's a
Right?
business coach, or she's, this or that. What's what's the difference?
Okay, one of the difference is the branding coach is going to help you brand not just you but your legacy.
Mm-hmm.
I had a dream. Where do you remember that from? Who said that?
Martin Luther
He's
King.
the king.
Right.
Who freed the slaves?
Harriet Tubman. No, Abraham Lincoln.
Well, I'm gonna say Harriet Tubman too, but
You
okay.
just said no. Right.
Okay,
Right.
we can straighten our hair because of
What is her? The movie
Madam
was just on.
Yes,
CJ
Madam,
Yes.
Walker.
CJ. Yes.
Yes.
Right. We can turn on the lights because of
Who is it? I want to say George Washington Carver, but don't get me. No, that's the peanut guy. Um,
right.
Come on,
So
Sandra,
I
help me
do
with this
this
one.
because we know them because of their personal brand created their legacy.
Right.
Yes.
That's the difference.
Right.
A regular life coach may help you with getting over fear or may help you set goals. A business coach may help you make more money, help you structure your business. A personal branding coach is going to help you show up. Why would you hire a business coach before you hire a personal branding coach? It
Ooh,
makes no sense
Right. That's good.
because
Oh,
that
he,
is
he
good.
only he only can help you package what you've already worked and put together with working with the personal branding coach.
Yes. That's good stuff right there.
I don't know my mission because I don't know who I am. So I can't come up with the mission. I can't come up with sales copy for my website because I don't know who my target audience is.
mm-hmm.
I don't know how to talk to them. I don't know the tone that I should have with them. I don't know where they are in their life.
Right.
We
Mm.
can speculate, but a personal branding coach will help you discover those things. Because you can't help everybody. I'm sorry. I want to power the world. Nope, the world, everybody's not going to like you. You're not called to everybody, but there are a group of people that you are called to. And if you
Mhm.
don't brand yourself for those group of people, then you won't reach those people.
So that is okay. Now you have me thinking. I'm like, okay, the wheels are turning. So for those that are looking to step into the entrepreneur space, whether it's coaching, speaking, your own business, whether it's you're going to open up a bakery, you're going to open up a restaurant, we always look at and look for the business coach, right? And then we always
Mhm.
look for the life coach, the transformation coach. But maybe we're looking in the wrong direction. Maybe we need to start with the branding coach and then build from there. What's your
Mhm.
recommendations on that? And then I know we have to get to number three, and I just want to say a couple of things. Hello, Queen AB, my coach. That's from Lorraine. These are all brands 100. Tiny Tiny has joined us. She's tagging other people. I see legacy. That's right. A brand coach will help you create your legacy. Absolutely. There's a difference. This is good. Personal branding. Yep. Niche down. If you're talking to everyone, you're talking to no one. Oh,
You're
that's
talking
good.
to no
Oh,
one.
that's good.
Right.
That's
Hashtag
good.
that. If you're talking to everyone, you're talking to no one. I love that.
You're
Okay.
talking to no one. Like you're talking to no one.
Okay.
Wow.
So what is we all excited now? Like, okay, what is and we're already at, but we have to go over a few minutes because we need all five. So we
Oh,
can't lose.
okay. So look, okay. Number three. You ready?
Number,
Number
yes.
three is strong beliefs.
Okay.
You
Strong.
have to have strong beliefs. Whether
Oh,
it's your faith, maybe your foundation. What like I believe I can get paid to be myself. I believe that I get paid to be myself. That's what I believe. I
mhm.
tried being
I'm
like
gonna quote
everybody
you
else.
on that one.
Right. Right.
I can get paid by being Angela Brand, the girl on fire, the hot, beautiful mess that I am, but I still have a message.
Mm.
And what I believe, I stand on, I talk about, I coach about, is what I believe. If God is strong in your life, show that in your personal brand. If you believe that I am more than enough, show that in your personal brand. Talk about it. When I
Right.
got to a place where I had to take ownership, I believe that till the day I die. We have to own who
Mhm.
we are, where we've been, and where we're going. And we can't waver from that. We cannot be double minded in what we're going to believe. Do you believe God is all powerful and he can anoint your business and create masses and take you global? Stand on that. If you believe God called you to build a multi-million dollar business, to coach millionaires, to make six figures a month, stand on that. Build your business. Show up as that. Nothing less. I believe I am the world's number one female speaker trainer in the world that the world will ever see. I believe that.
That's good.
So, whatever you believe, allow it to be strong. Believe it with conviction. If I believe that I can train 1 million speakers, guess what? I am going to do that. I'm accepting nothing less than what God has showed me about me and mine.
Okay. I feel like I'm at school tonight. This is no no wonder the girl on fire. Okay. I feel like I'm at school tonight. I'm like, okay. So that's good. That's good. Believe it. And I like I feel that in here. You know,
Yes.
and that
Yes,
is just
yes.
excellent. And also how you project and just, you are definitely representing a person who trains and teaches and helps others to develop their brands. Because I mean, Sandra, are you catching it? Because I see who you are, your brand is
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
well represented. And when you talk about tone and you talk about voice, and I'm listening and I'm watching,
Mm-hmm.
it all is coming together. So, yes, number three is belief. Number four,
We
what
can't
is
get number
four?
four is integrity.
And tech, yes,
Say
yeah,
what you mean and mean what you say.
yes.
Knowing whatever service that you say you do, make sure you know how to back that up.
Amen.
Good, good.
Integrity.
Yes,
Making sure you're doing right by your clients. You're doing right by the people who look up to you. You're doing right, not just for them, but by God. Integrity.
Mhm.
And that goes to I'm showing up as somebody on social media, but you meet me, I'm different.
Yeah.
No, this is what I am on camera and off camera.
Right.
Unless you call and wake me up, at 5 o'clock in the morning, and you may get somebody different, but this is who I am.
Right.
It's integrity, making sure you're doing right with the money that God gives you, making sure you're doing right by the words you speak over people.
Mm.
That's integrity. People come back because of your integrity.
Mhm.
Your clients stay because of your integrity. That goes into brand integrity.
Mhm.
They know when they come to me, they know what they're going to get. They know it's going to be quality, quality over quantity.
Right.
That's good. Wow. I mean, you shared so, I love it. Compelling story, powerful voice, strong belief, integrity. Okay. Number 5 must go and drop the mic. I'm just
We
so
are ready.
excited. He must go and drop the mic.
We are ready for number 5.
Okay, so hold on. Let me get my girly girl.
Okay.
Yeah. Number 5 is having a unique style, being able to stand out.
Mm.
What I see a lot is if I put you in a room with 10 women, how will you stand out? If we all have 10 personal branding coaches in the room, how would you stand out? Because we live in a trendy time. There's
Right.
nobody's, there's people that's standing out, but there's people who staying way out. Don't be afraid to get outside the box or live life as there is
Is
no box.
that right there?
Yes.
Like there is no box. I tell my clients when they're working to come up with their speech title, okay, faith or the fear. Everybody has that. Every stand out. Stand out in your content, stand out in your style, stand out with your hair. Just be able to stand out. People should be able to smell when you was in the room.
Mm.
Your
All right
aroma, the anointing that's on your life should be able to stand out in any
Whew.
room. Your presence should be so powerful that it convicts other people to want to level up.
That's good. That is good. By the way, let me just throw this in there. Okay. Let me just because this is getting good. I'm like, all right now. But so there's 2 things I want to say. One, by the way, everyone, Angela Brand is also a speaker at our Charlotte conference. Let me just throw that the Charlotte Boys for Charlotte, North Carolina, April 9th. It is already on Eventbrite. But what you just said about standing out, what I love about that is there is another speaker who does perfect pitches. And her name is Precious, and she
Precious
talks about
Williams,
yes,
Best
Precious.
Pictures and Power Pictures. Yes.
Yes, yes. Precious talks about embracing your flaws because your flaws are unique to who you are,
Mhm.
and that also makes you stand out. So
Yep.
opposed to being embarrassed or opposed to looking at your flaws as being something negative, embrace those flaws because
Mhm.
those are things that are uniquely you and show who you are and things that are going to make you stand out. But can you
Yes.
give us some examples of, how do you what are some of the things you can do to really make your presence known or to stand out in the room? What do you do? For those of us that aren't sure or don't know, how can I build my presence? So when I walk into the room, they're like, okay, there's Monique. What can I do?
My- For women,
Hmm.
embrace your feminine power. Show up in your feminine power. Now, I want to get, if there are any faith-based believers, any church women, sometimes we have a tendency of shrinking down and trying to be humble.
Mm. Listen, That word
Okay.
humble, I looked it
Okay.
up. It says it means to devalue
Decrease.
you.
Mm.
Decrease. Yes. So you have to decide to be extra, and I'm going to show up as if God sent me to answer and to solve your problem. I can't be in the background toss. I'm waiting on God to send me. No, He sent you when He broke you into this world. He sent you when He
Mm.
gave you that vision, gave you that idea. He sent you when He called you. This is not the time to shrink back and be humble. This is the time to be all the way extra.
That's right.
Extra. Why you
That's
have pink
right.
hair? Because I'm extra. Why your hair like that? Because I'm extra. I'm extraordinary.
Right. Right. I love it.
Ooh, that's good.
Just decide that I'm not going to be conformed to somebody's box or limiting belief on how I should show up. I've gotten to the point now that I'm so tired of the word being professional. It has to look professional, but I'm losing me. It has to be professional. Oh,
Mm.
you know what people are going to say? No, but I'm losing me in the process.
Mhm.
When I'm embracing all of this greatness that God put in me, I can't help
Yes.
but to be extra because we serve an extraordinary God. So we
Yes.
have to be extra. How can we go and impact millions of people being and playing small?
Hmm.
It takes extra faith. It takes you using extra words, an extra thought process, being around extraordinary people who know who they are and that are showing up in all five elements of their brand.
Good. That is good. Sandra, you want to give us a recap of the five? I know you
Listen,
have all five written down. You want
listen. The compelling story was number one. That's the why. I love that piece because what is your why? I mean, you got me over here thinking, I know my why, but now I got to get clear about that thing, right? And then you said your powerful voice. We all have a story. People need to hear us. It took me a while to love my voice. You know how I did it? I started just listening to myself, recording myself, and just
Mhm.
listening to myself. That's what I did.
I did too.
yeah.
That's what I did, right? And then strong beliefs in who you are and what you offer the world. You are the expert. I mean, listen, I know many branding coaches, right? And I do. And they're all good in their own unique way. And you came a totally different way. That's strong belief right there for me. That's an example of strong belief. Integrity. Oh my God. Well, that goes without saying. You have to have integrity in your business, especially if you want God to trust you with more and you're looking
Come
for
on.
6 figures and multi-million dollars. Okay.
That's
Being
right.
faithful over
That's
the
right.
few things, God will make
Yes.
you ruler over much. Be faithful over that
Yes.
one client. God will make you ruler over many clients.
Yes.
Yes. How about that? And then lastly, have a unique style. Yeah, my unique style, I love that because I'm a Converse girl. So you might see me in this funky dress with some Converses on that are
Are they gonna
blinged
be
out.
blinged up? Blinged up,
Blinged out what?
The
blinged
blink out Converse, I love it. I love it. And
up.
I was at a retreat in California and I said, okay, I just have to be honest. And this started with me last year. And I'm like, I just have to be totally transparent. Yes, I love gospel music. But yes, I will switch to gangster rap. And then I'll go back to gospel music and just being fully transparent and okay with it. The same way, Angela, we were talking about dancing on TikTok, right?
Yep.
So,
Ain't nothing but a
right.
gangster party. Hey.
And accepting who we are and being okay with it. And it's
Yeah.
okay for that, again, to be part of our personal brand because that makes up who we are. Right. So this
Yeah.
has been phenomenal. If you can leave us with one, I know you gave us a lot, but if you can leave us with one last juicy tip and then tell us how we can get in touch with you, how can our viewers find Angela Brand? Where can we find you at? And how can we get in touch with you? And what are some of the services that you offer?
So, one of the main services that I offer is motivational speaking certification and life coaching certification. I kind of create a one stop shop for authors, coaches, speakers to learn how to get paid to be themselves and turn her mess into her $1 million message, reach millions, make millions, all those wonderful things. You can reach me at www.angelabrandenterprise.com. And I do have a speakers training coming up on March the 5th, and all the information is on the website. One of the things that I would leave, I'll do it like this. One of the things that I would leave with you, I would ask you a question. This is the day that we are laying you down to rest. Can you say that you have lived full and died empty? Could you have said that you have showed up in the fullness of the oil that God put in you? Can you say that you have written all the books that you were supposed to write? Could you say that you really lived full out and you were that extraordinary person that have left a legacy, a trail of greatness for other people to follow and use your name in their speeches and their quotes to be remembered throughout eternity?
Amen. Okay, listen. So that
That's
was
a
the
mic
mic
drop.
drop. Wait, and that's even in the chat. That's even in the chat. Someone said, now that's the mic drop right there. That is the mic drop. Angela, thank you so much. This was so good. I can't
You're
wait to go
welcome.
back and watch the replay. So as soon as we finish, I'm going right over to YouTube. Okay, I'm going to share. I'm going to watch the replay, take out my notebook. I'm going to make some tea, enjoy myself, take my notes uh, while I'm relaxing. That's also relaxation for me, Sandra. So I'm going to watch the replay. Sandra, thank you so much. You have been a wonderful, wonderful co-host. I can't wait until next week. I think we're on again together next week. I am looking forward to that. Thank you so much, ladies, for being a part of the Sisters Network.
You're
You are
welcome.
phenomenal. That's all. Listen, this is, look, okay, for those of you that don't know, if you don't know now, you know. Okay, this is what the Sis Network comprises of: wonderful, phenomenal women that are doing extraordinary things with extraordinary businesses, powerful voices that are really teaching, that are educating, and that are serving. Thank you so much. Awesome job. Strong Sisters giving out knowledge. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much, Pat.
Thank
Lori,
you.
awesome. Thank you, everyone. Have a great evening. And please remember to visit us at sistersinspiresisters.com. Good night.
Good night.
Right.